So we've played another Crab's Treasure. We already have a review of the game up on the channel, but instead of just reviewing the game, we also wanted to review the funny parts of it. The game already has a great sense of humor, but I got the biggest chuckle out of the product placements in the game. It may look like real products on the surface, but when you look a little closer, not that much closer, they're actually parody products. So some of these made me laugh so hard, others made me kind of groan. So let's take a look and see what these products are and rate how clever they are out of 10. Alright, so we are here at a castle and it's decorated with these catch-up little things right here. It doesn't appear to be any specific brand, so I think we can rate this parody as a 2 out of 10. Very minimal effort. But once we go inside this room here, we are greeted by a giant carton of cow water. In case you couldn't tell, this is a parody of the favorite dairy drink in all the land, milk. Because milk comes from cows, and therefore it's cow water. I guess that makes sense. Ooh, it expired like 7 years ago, so that's kind of rough. Overall, it's a pretty decent little carton, but there's not really anything that makes me laugh out loud, so let's give this one a 3 out of 10. Moving on, this room is filled with cigarettes, more specifically the Mario brand of cigarettes. This is a parody of the Marlboro brand of cigarettes, which I guess is a very popular brand, but I don't really see any other Mario references on here. Maybe it's not intended to be a Super Mario reference, but you'd think a Mario reference in a video game would make sense. What else do we have on this box? It says here, open me, ahaha, you won't. And then there's a castle, which I guess could be kind of a Mario reference. It says NC Inc., oh my lungs, which is no doubt the sound you're going to make after smoking a few packs of these a day. But maybe we can find some Mario references on the side here. It says, be the first step into evolving closer to your true form. Submit to the carcinization that comes from each cigarette. They'll lower your life expectancy by 3 hours and 40 minutes each, but hey, you'll be one step closer to evolutionary bliss. Call it a hunch, I don't think this game supports the smoking of cigarettes, which is fine because it's a nasty habit. But wait, there's more. What's on the back side of these boxes? Warning, these cigarettes will carcinize you. Okay, so I'll give these boxes a 5 out of 10 for at least spreading a good message. Don't smoke, children, it's bad for your health. Now this box right here is called Elden Bay Seasoning. It's a seafood seasoning, a parody of the Old Bay seasoning. Once again, the box looks very identical to the actual box in real life, although it's called Elden Bay instead of Old Bay, which kind of makes sense. Elden, old, and oh hey, that's a reference to Elden Ring. What do you know? A game of the same genre as another Crab's Treasure, so of course they gotta throw in a Souls reference there somewhere, am I right? But other than that, there's really not much else on this box. Nothing I can really see that makes a joke about Elden Ring or a joke about seafood seasoning. Just nothing there, really. So I gotta give this one a 5 out of 10 as well. Just the box title has changed and nothing else. But now we have a new box to look at, actually 3 that are all under the same brand of Shuckers, also known in real life as Smuckers Uncrustables. Here in this game they are called the Shuckers Uncrustworthies, and the flavors here are just absolutely putrid. Grape jelly and mozzarella sandwich on white bread. You know, maybe that kind of sounds a little good. The sweetness of the jelly and the saltiness of the cheese could probably contrast, but that's not even the worst flavor we're seeing here. Off in the distance, there's another Uncrustworthies box. This time the flavor is cheddar cheese and mayo sandwich on white bread. Okay, that's actually a little more reasonable. I think we've all had cheddar cheese on sandwiches along with mayonnaise, so this kind of makes sense, although maybe it just being mayonnaise and cheddar cheese wouldn't taste that good. But wait until we get to the final box. Yep, you're reading that right. Tartar sauce and vinegar sandwich. 2 of the most disgusting things on the planet put into one little package. I can't with this. This is so gross. So in that regard, I gotta give these boxes a 6 out of 10. They're creative in that there's a few of them, but nothing really more that makes me laugh out loud. It's just something that's kind of gross. And now we have moved on to one of my favorites. I swear to God, if this isn't butter, I'm seriously going to lose it. An obvious parody of I can't believe it's not butter. This is just so funny because I think we've all felt like this before. Maybe not about butter, but about other things. Like, I swear to God, if The Nice Guys isn't on Netflix right now, I'm seriously going to lose it. I feel like that almost every year. So yeah, go watch The Nice Guys when you can. Either way, this is a very good box. It is a whole mood, so I gotta give this one an 8 out of 10. Now this product right here is a floating sign that pops up saying subscribe to GameXplain and hit that notification bell for more gaming videos like this one. I lied, it's not a product. I'm just asking you to subscribe to GameXplain and hit that notification bell. So thanks, let's continue on with the products. Cheesy guns, toasted snack crackers. Yeah, there's a cheese gun with eyeballs and sunglasses, a lot like the goldfish, the snack that smiles back, but they decided to make it a gun themed box. That's kind of funny because, you know, goldfish is actually an underwater reference and this whole game is set underwater, but they decided, hey, let's just make it guns. And they're sulfur flavored, the snack that fires back. It includes natural charcoals and what is that? Salt? I'm not even going to try to read that, but there is a backside. Let's go look at it. Here it reads, when you bite into a handful of cheesy guns, you're experiencing a short, controlled burst of 9mm flavor directly to your mouth's vital points. Each baked cracker is packed with enough real cheese and natural ingredients to smoke your taste buds at a range of up to 35 meters, so switch the safety off and get blasting. And remember, don't snack on anything you don't intend to enjoy. That is a really good box. I really like this box very much. It's so funny. It's so out of left field. I wasn't expecting a cheesy goldfish, but instead it's guns. That's just hilarious. I gotta give this one a 9 out of 10. But this final piece of product placement is not found in this room. It is actually found in a later portion of the game. Here it looks like a carton of McDonald's fries, except that's not an M. That's sus. If for some reason you don't recognize this image, this is one of the guys from Among Us. No one in particular, it's just shaped like one of the guys from Among Us because that is just an iconic shape. How could you miss it? It's so funny they took the McDonald's logo and turned it into one of the Among Us people. That's quite clever, very unexpected, if you will. So I have to give this one the special rating of sus out of 10. And no, that is not a made-up score I just came up with on the spot that has no mathematical rhyme and reason whatsoever. Stop accusing me of such nonsense. But those are the fun parody product placements found in Another Crab's Treasure. If you want to find out if the game itself is good, then check out our review. The link is in the description below or on the right, depending on what the YouTube dashboard looks like for you. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.